From Adidas attempting to control the fire set by their ad campaign, to a gold medalist at the Olympics blaming his partner at Strictly for a career-ending injury, Hollywood is in chaos. So sit back, relax, and watch as we uncover the latest news from Hollywood. Adidas apologized for the negative press that a recent ad campaign had on supermodel Bella Hadid, as well as other models who were also a part of it.
Now, Adidas has apologized for using the face of Bella Hadid in an advertisement for its 1972 Munich Olympic sneaker relaunch.
If you are wondering which campaign I'm talking about, the brand was trying to promote its vintage sneaker series ahead of the 2024 Paris Olympics. Back in the 1972 Munich Olympics, Adidas launched its classic SL72 shoes. Sounds normal, right? A brand trying to promote their product? What could go wrong? Well, they overlooked one issue. There was a terrorist attack on the Israeli Olympic team at the same event. On top of that, they partnered with Bella Hadid, someone who has been very vocal about her support for Palestine over the years. So, obviously all the ingredients for a backlash were there, and it got to the point where the campaign had to be taken down for so-called revisions after Israel and the American Jewish Committee heavily criticized the brand. While asking them to fix the mistake, the ACG said, for Adidas to pick a vocal anti-Israel model to recall this dark Olympics is either a massive oversight or intentionally inflammatory. Now, while a lot of people were busy criticizing the ad, Bella refused to make a public statement about it. Instead, the 27-year-old hired attorneys with all the backlash going around. According to an insider, she lawyered up because she wanted to hold the brand accountable. The insider said, "Violence is not consistent with Bella's views." They also said that Bella isn't taking legal action because her ad was pulled. Instead, she's upset with the brand for not acknowledging the historical context beforehand. While talking about why she lawyered up, they said, she wants to take action against Adidas for their lack of public accountability for involving her in a campaign that would associate anyone with the death and violence of what took place at the 1972 Munich Games.
It's the hard part about this is that if you want to speak up about things that you believe in, sometimes somebody that you work with doesn't believe in the same things you do, and sometimes that's an issue.
Fair enough, right? And how did the brand respond to all this chaos? Well, first they pulled back the campaign and then issued an apology on the Adidas Originals Instagram story. In the post they said, connections continue to be made to the terrible tragedy that occurred at the Munich Olympics due to our recent SL72 campaign. They added, these connections are not meant, and we apologize for any upset or distress caused to communities around the world. Moreover, while emphasizing how the brand made an unintentional mistake, they apologized to the stars whose reputations they messed up. In the same post, they said, we also apologize to our partners Bella Hadid, ASAP Nast, Jules Koundé, and others for our negative impact on them, and we are revising the campaign. Will they discontinue the sneakers now, or will they try to rebrand them? What do you think? Slash is deeply broken after the loss of his stepdaughter Lucy Blue Knight, who passed away last week at the young age of 25.
I tried making a vlog in the past. I kind of couldn't take myself seriously enough for it, so it was just like a big joke. But this time I'm really trying to take myself more seriously.
The guitarist for Guns N' Roses shared this tragic news with us in an Instagram post, where he mentioned that Lucy passed away peacefully on July 19th. This news took everyone by surprise, as she was loved and admired by a great number of people. In the post, the guitarist said, Lucy Blue was a talented artist, a passionate dreamer, and a charming, lovable, sweet soul. While talking about the cause of death, he simply asked for privacy and said, the family requests that social media speculation be kept to a minimum as they grieve and process this devastating loss. Lucy Blue was the daughter of the guitarist's long-term partner, Megan Hodges. Due to her death, he canceled 4 upcoming performances for his solo Serpent tour. Now, while the family is keeping this matter private, the Los Angeles Medical Examiner's Office said that the lost soul passed away at a private residence and her autopsy has been scheduled. Despite the family's request to avoid speculations, fans are theorizing this tragic passing away as suicide. If you're wondering why, it's because of her last Instagram post that was made from her account 3 hours after Slash broke the news of his stepdaughter passing away. You see, she had scheduled a post on Instagram that read, "Whether I made you feel excluded, manipulated, controlled, you. Told you to quit your day job from the comfort of being financially supported by my parents or drowned real issues in toxic positivity, I am sorry." She went on to say, "Countless missed opportunities and connections due to a disgustingly big ego, insecure heart, and fear of being vulnerable. May my soul learn to evolve from my poor job at being Lucy Blue. Peace." Now, I don't know about you, but that does sound a lot like she had made up her mind, especially if you consider that the post was made after her passing away was announced. But to find the cause behind her passing away, we'll have to wait for the police to announce the results of the autopsy. Jeanette Manara has broken silence after a star on the show claimed that his lifelong injury was caused when she made him redo a jump. For some context, it's strictly a dancing show where contestants pair up with professional dancers. Recently, things haven't been looking too bright. You see, in recent weeks, a number of allegations have been made about the abuse they faced at the hands of professionals. We'll save the details of them for another video, but for now, just know that Will Bailey was a contestant who made his claims as well. According to his claims, back in 2019, he had to withdraw from the show just 6 weeks into it. The reason? He was told to make a jump that resulted in him being curled up on the floor, lying in pain as a medic came to his rescue. What makes it worse is that he was born with a disability, arthrogryposis, that limits the range of motion in his joints. The production was aware of this issue, so why was he made to do the jump? Recalling that unfortunate incident, he said, "I jumped off the table, and as I landed with straight legs." He went on to say, "I thought I'd broke my leg because I'd never felt anything like it before. But luckily, it's not as severe as what I thought when I first did." After the injury, he was told to take some time off, and the pain was so bad that he even thought his whole career was over.
Hear the words, "I absolutely can't dance." You know, it was just really gutting for me, but I need to recover now and come back even stronger next week.
In another interview, he gave some insight by saying, "We practiced a few times, and I was really careful, but then Jeanette said my jump was rubbish, and I needed to smile more and go for it and show a big passion." He explained that he didn't have any bad blood with Jeanette. He even mentioned that the two went on to become friends later on, but he did say that he felt like the production was pressuring her. Talk about bad working conditions. To clear their name, the studio said, "We will not be commenting on individuals or engaging with speculation. However, as we have said previously, we will always listen if people want to make us aware of something or raise it with us directly, and we have appropriate procedures and processes in place to manage this." So, what did the professional dancer have to say about these claims? Well, her representative told the BBC, Jeanette had a great time dancing with Will, and one of her favorite moments on the show was doing their contemporary couple's choice. Her celebrity partner's safety and enjoyment were always the priority throughout her time on Strictly. They even went on to say, Jeanette has never received any complaints and has maintained friendships with all her partners, including Will. You can see in the video how concerned and distressed she was as she sat and comforted her partner. It's pretty clear that she didn't mean for any of it to happen. But the question remains, why go to a light entertainment dance contest that requires extreme physical and mental resilience if he already had physical limitations? That's all for this video, folks. What do you think of this news? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe for more.